Hi, we are Nat and Max, and we love exploring British Columbia. As BC begins its way back to normal life, we've also decided to start a new series and explore a place we've always wanted to visit, the Okanagan Valley. After exploring Kelowna's backcountry with our favorite animals, and hang by a giant parachute to get best view of Kelowna's beautiful lakefront,
This is Kelowna!
we knew we couldn't leave Kelowna without experiencing what it's really known for. That's why on this video, we'll be spending 24 hours in Canada's world-famous wine country with a little bit of this,
Wow!
and a little bit of that,
Oh my...
and explore how this place make their popular wines.
To kickstart this video, we wanted to visit a local fruit farm here. This is called Farming Karma, and what's interesting about them is they make their own fruit sodas, which is all natural and healthy, unlike the sugary ones that we buy in the stores. There's a tasting bar. Hi, morning.
Hey!
How's it going, guys?
This is Abby and his right-hand man Richie, and together they run Farming Karma.
So we opened up in 2019. Obviously last year was kind of a write-off because of COVID. So right now, as you can see, we're still going through renovations here. But yeah, we're expecting to get our tastings open completely. Fairly new. So we're hoping by like next month we'll get our seltzers out and everything. And right over here, you can see we got the production line. So actually, this is why we created this right over here, is because when people come, we want to show them what we're doing and not hide anything, right? So basically, our beverages is so for an apple soda, it's basically one serving of fruit and no added sugar, no added preservatives. Yeah, and so the way we balance the sugar out, because obviously fruit has a lot of sugar in it, so we just add water into it, like carbonated water, to balance that out.
If we're being totally honest, we don't have the slightest clue on how fruit juices are made. And when Richie started talking about...
But we add like a apple base to it, because the malic acid, that's like the natural acid from the apple, it kind of balances the sugar out.
It kind of felt like we're going back to school, in a good way.
So yeah, as of right now, we only got those 4 flavors, and I'll definitely give you guys a tasting for those, yeah.
The shop isn't fully set up yet during the time we visited, but they went out of their way to still give us a tasting of 4 of their popular fruit sodas. Right.
So this is the apple soda here. So basically, like I said, 1 apple serving in here. No added sugar, just carbonated water and apple. So yeah, try some.
So let's try the apple.
This is the apple one.
Is this the best one?
My favorite is actually the berry.
The
berry.
So
berry.
this one, yeah.
Okay.
That was my favorite.
Let's
So
try the apple. Wow, it's so good.
it's
Yeah.
refreshing, eh? It's good for a hot summer day.
Yeah.
What do people buy the most here? Like bestseller? Are the apples or?
I would say the cherry is very popular, but we've been out of it for so long now because we're waiting for the cherry seasons to get better, right? Peach is another big one that people like, I've seen, and pear. The seltzers kind of game, like the cider seltzer game, is because people mix these with vodka a lot.
Not too sweet.
No,
that's
it's not.
perfect. Especially, I just had like an apple juice from our hotel this morning.
Oh yeah,
it was
it's probably
so sweet.
Yeah.
This one's perfect.
So this is the pear.
This is the pear.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and try that one out.
Yeah, go for it.
Cheers. This one smells good.
very
Smells
good.
like pear, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one to mix with vodka.
Oh,
You can definitely taste the flavor.
like a real fruit.
Yeah.
It's almost the same as like buying those chemicaled ones in store, but this is all natural.
Yeah. So as you can see, this color here, it's a little bit more vibrant than the other ones, hey? Because like we got the strawberry and the blueberries in there with an apple base.
What is this one?
Berry.
Berry.
So it's like a serving of a handful of berries and a handful of strawberries, basically.
Cheers. This is the best one.
The best one?
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I like
Yeah, it's like a popsicle.
Yeah, it is.
Best one for sure.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, last one. So this is our popular one. Yesterday I actually got a lot of people buying these. Yeah, it's a nice color too. There you go. Enjoy, guys.
It's the best one.
It always gets better.
It's better.
It's strategical, isn't it?
Yeah.
You give us like the apple first,
Yeah,
the more classic ones.
Yeah, and then try giving you guys my favorites at least. I mean, everyone's got different favorite ones, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Which one's your favorite?
The peach, the berry.
So we just met the owner, Abby, and he is gonna give us an insider tour of their canning area.
Wow.
This is our canning line. We load a pallet of empty cans here, and it basically gets raised by this thing called a depalletizer. The depalletizer will push it onto this conveyor belt, so those are all empty cans up top. They go to our printer here that's able to label the cans with their batch number and expiry. I don't really know what this is called, I just call it a roller coaster. So the cans come down our roller coaster. They're getting washed. Every time that it goes through a cycle, it'll spray the cans from underneath. Eventually they get turned right side up and they go to our filler. Able to calculate the right amount of volume in each can. The can will go through and the lid will kind of pop on. And then on this side, we have a steamer. And we'll seal the can nice and tight so that no carbonation or juice leaks out. So if I grab a can from here, it's really tightly sealed. And a seal check is what we do regularly just to make sure it's operating correctly. We don't use any preservatives in our can. So what we're doing here is heating the can up to a certain temperature so it sterilizes the inside of the can. Once the sterilization happens, there's no need for preservatives. This is where all the juice is fed from. This is our bright tank. It carries about 2,000 liters of juice and we're able to carbonate it to a certain level. And we'll probably run this for about 6 hours to empty it out. And our canning line does about 40 cans a minute.
Nice.
It smells like actual berries inside. After getting an inside look of their production line, we are going to check the source of all this goodness, the orchards.
So this is where it all happens, eh?
Look at all those cherries.
We made sure that to pick up a couple of these. These are the ones that we really like the most.
That's pretty cool, right? It's always amusing to see how things are made.
Yeah, and especially that they're always pretty open for anyone wanting to see how their sodas are made. So yeah, if ever you guys are around the area, definitely check out Farming Karma. After checking out Farming Karma and getting an insider look of how they make Kelowna fruit juices, we then shift our taste buds to more of a classic Kelowna. We've booked a wine tasting tour from one of the most popular wine estates in Kelowna, Hill Family Estates Winery.
Wow. That was such a grand entrance.
I think Max is well dressed for this place. I feel like I'm a little underdressed. As we make our way through the entrance, we were pulled aside and asked to not film. We were made aware that one of the requests of the owner is to not allow professional photography or videography. We decided to honor the wish of the owner and not film. But we were allowed to use our phones to take pictures and small video snippets, and it would be a pity to not give you guys a small glimpse of this beautiful property. So here it goes. We booked a tour called Behind Closed Doors. They first took us to their welcome area and we were given a glass of star white wine. The welcome area was also their shop. It's this very bougie place where they display their collection of wines. They also sold bottles here that you can only buy in the property and not in any liquor store. After meeting our guide, we were taken outside to see the property. The property gives you that vibe that you were not in Canada. It felt like you were somewhere in Europe. Oh, also, this place was visited by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge if you're having a hard time picturing how class this place is. After a quick tour outside, our guide has taken us to where the magic happens, the cellar. The cellar lies under Mt Boucherie, a remnant of an extinct volcano. So aside from their vines benefiting from the rich soil of Mt Boucherie, the underground cellar in Mt Boucherie also serves as a natural cocoon and humidity control for their barrels. This place was simply amazing.
After the cellar, they brought us to the dining hall where we'll be doing our tasting. They served us with 4 glasses, a white, a rosé, and a couple of reds. Full disclosure, we did a wine tasting for the experience. We're not really big wine drinkers, but we are in love with trying and experiencing new things. So if you ask us what's the difference between that wine and that wine, we won't really be able to tell you. The tasting came with food sampling and a cheese board. Oh, also, we thought the food wasn't enough, so we ordered some fries that we never finished and just took home.
If you guys are wondering where we're staying here in Kelowna, we are staying in a Best Western Plus here in downtown. It was kind of a last minute trip, so we just snagged a room a couple of weeks ago. To be honest, I think we made the right decision on booking this hotel rather than going camping, because as we're filming this video, BC is being hit by a massive heat wave, and it being a hotel, it has air conditioning. This has got to be the oldest elevator that we've seen in a hotel.
What about me?
Can you fit?
I cannot fit.
You take the stairs. How do we work this out?
Hello.
Ready to go?
Yep.
So Max and I have stopped in a fruit stand by the road because we can't really get enough of Kelowna's fresh fruits.
Let's go get some juice.
Leave it all in the city, taste my lips out in the rain. I know
After searching the store, they didn't really have any fresh juices, so we just decided to grab kombucha. So I think this is the first time that we are gonna try kombucha. This is an organic kombucha that was brewed here in Kelowna. Is this licorice? I'm not even sure what kombucha is. Tasted licorice.
Yeah. What is this? Nope, not for me.
At least we tried it. This is the first time we've actually tried kombucha, so.
It's not for me. Before we leave Kelowna, we wanted to check one more spot here. We've always wanted to check out this place ever since we learned about it. When you say kangaroo, we always think about Australia. But we also have them here in BC. So today, we are here at Kangaroo Creek Farm to meet some of the kangaroos for the very first time. Alright, and just 2 adults.
Yep.
So 26.20, please. We're in! Where's the animals? I don't see them.
Oh, kangaroos that way. So there's essentially 2 sides that has kangaroos. We're going on the left side. They tend to like separate the shyer kangaroos, the more shy kangaroos. But this side, you can actually pet and feed the kangaroos.
Animals. So they will eat it right
you.
off the stick. Please just don't feed it to the goats and try your best not to feed any birds. When you pet kangaroos, just do a flat hand on their back, avoiding ears, face, and tail. Those are just some sensitive areas. And then just try your best to social distance when you're walking around.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. You ready to meet some kangaroos?
Yeah.
Staring at you.
Come get me. Hello there. Scary. chingy kangaroo. He's a real life kangaroo.
Oh babe, there's a white one.
This for you. You want some? So cute. We can touch them. We're friends.
That's your bribe.
Yes.
Stay a little while. Oh, my worn down woman. Got you on my mind. Get you out.
Naturally have kangaroos here in BC, or are they like just imported? And
No,
just
these
raised?
guys were just bred here on the farm.
Okay.
We don't have any in the wild here. They probably wouldn't last more than a year or two in the wild. But here on the farm, I mean, because we up in the red house here, we do put that's where they go at night, and we put like heaters in there, so in the winter they can still stay warm.
And these are imported from Australia?
So the wallabies came from New Zealand, and then our red kangaroos came from a breeder in Texas.
Baby in the pocket.
In the pouch.
In the pouch.
Are there kangaroos inside?
Why is there a jail here?
You've been a naughty kangaroo. That's the largest rodent in the world.
Won't you be all mine? Stay a little while. Oh, my worn down woman. Got you on my mind. Get you out of my head and into my eyes.
If you guys are looking to meet the kangaroos as well, it's about $12 to get in per adult. And also, one quick tip for you guys is to come early in the morning. The kangaroos will come to you a bit more in the morning because they're quite hungry, but once they're full, they won't mind you.
It seems like animals doesn't like you.
Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this Kelowna vlog. We have one more video coming up for this Okanagan series, and we are driving up to Vernon.
As usual, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Ah, look, they have swings. We must try everything, you know. You guys do like different glass for each one of them, eh?
Yeah.
You don't like just pour them on the same glass?
No,
and
I
stuff?
try getting people to taste like, you know, the different profiles out of it. Because
Yeah.
it tends to, you know, mix a little bit with like the little bit that's left in there.
Yeah,
so I
that
just
makes
feel like the
sense.
new glasses. It's a lot more work for us, but I mean, I'd rather have you guys have the full experience, right? Yeah, try those cherries out.
Wow!
Just watch out, they have a pit in them as well.
If you guys are wondering where we're staying here in Kelowna, we're staying... Yeah, those...
Chicken!
It's just a chicken! It's just a chicken!
Oh my I think that's itchy.